I'm not even saying this is a complaint. This is just I'm just telling you how the game works. So it's interesting. Is that element. The problem I have with PvP is literally just the balancing, in my opinion. So for example, as you'll see now, because it happens every single match, every single match it happens. I'm still working on PvP because I'm mainly a PvEer, so there are probably some things, I'll admit, which my character can do, which I've just not put into use in PvP, but my main concern is what you're about to witness. I will get stunned to a point where I can't move, and I will be taking damage but unable to move, and it'll last a long time, and then I'll get stunned again as soon as that one's released by a different stun, because there are multiple stuns. Basically, is what I'm saying. Don't want to hype players now. There are multiple stuns, but people do them in such a way you can't move. So I can stun too, except one of my stuns is very temperamental. It doesn't seem to always work, but there are two stuns which are used by a certain class. I don't know because I don't play any other class. And the problem is, it sticks you to the ground, so you can't ever flee. You literally can't flee. Like, at the moment, I'm stunned, as I said I would, even though I'm in my barrier, so it should have stunned them when they came and entered my barrier. It didn't. But the problem is there is one which is currently happening to me, where it's a red circle on the ground. Luckily, they stunned me whilst I was still stood next to their player, so it actually didn't affect me. Right, I managed to actually get my stun off on them, but they recovered very quickly, which isn't normally the case. I did charge it as long as I should have. Go and finish them, because I can't move. I'm on the red circle, as you can see. Red circle, it is a pain, and then you've got the ice ones which can stun you. Okay, you didn't get away from me that time. So there are ways around it. Obviously, I'm complaining, saying I keep getting stunned, but yet we still won. Wait, sorry, what? Why? Oh no, yeah, I got 2 defeats. Sorry, I was looking there, thinking what happened. So yeah, the problem is, yes, there are ways to deal with it, but the fact is, if you get stunned in a team game, they stunned me there, and it was just convenient that I was next to one of their players, so I got the kill. The other person who actually stunned me wasn't dealing damage to me. They was dealing attacks to someone else whilst just stunning me. But there is another one, so there is the one with the red circle that prevents you from moving. But there is another stun that has a timer on it, and you can't do anything until the timer stops. It's not even a case of you press the left and right buttons of the mouse to release yourself. You can't do anything until the timer stops ticking. Normally you're dead before that timer stops ticking. Again, because normally you're in a team game like Battle of Continents. So if you're doing that, you get stunned by one person, and you can't move. And with the red circle, and you can still fight back, but you can't evade. So if you survive that, and you manage to even get a stun off on one of them or whatever, especially because again, I'm talking more about balancing. I'm not saying take stuns out of the game. I have to charge my stun, otherwise they get up basically instantly. And then my other one doesn't always work. I've seen players come out of my barrier and not get stunned. Again, I believe this is probably just certain classes with like a passive. But in a team game, what effectively happens is... Oh, so I'm just going to quickly show you. On Battle Pass, so it says I've got 1 token. The only problem is nothing's been ticked on here. So we're going to go back into Garden of Blades and see if I am actually able to progress with that, or what is actually happening. But the more PvP what happens now, I'll be able to show you anyway. So stuns are a problem because they're relentless. It's very annoying. There doesn't even seem to be much of a cooldown, because, don't get me wrong, you know, I could be wrong with this, but I got stunned then with the red circle spell. Again, don't know the names of the spell because I'm not any other class. But there was only one person alive at the end of that match, and I got the same spell done to me. So it means they stunned me by the time I got over to them and started fighting them again. They actually stunned me again. So their cooldown is quite ridiculous. They can just effectively stop you moving for most of the match. There's the one with the timer, which is a major problem, because if you're unable to defend yourself or even cast a spell or put out your resilience or anything, if any of this is happening, it's a problem. It's a big problem because you can't defend yourself at all. So I have problems at the moment with stuff like that. So like at this moment, can you see the timer now? It's going down. Anything can happen to me in that amount of time, and I am unable to do anything about it, which is a huge problem in a PvP game, because if you get all three of them attack you at once, you're dead before you have a chance to do anything. So it is a problem. And obviously there are ways around it, because we're still winning. But I had to use my stuns then. It's just, I really think the one with the timer is a problem, because and the cooldown of the one that holds you on the spot, because if you can keep doing that to someone, it literally just takes your teammates to hit them and they're dead. Let's just have a look to see if that actually... Okay, this is interesting. So this didn't seem to be happening yesterday, because I was doing Garden of Blades. It didn't seem to be doing this, but anyway, so we've got 2 so far. It's 11:15. It's 11:15 currently. But obviously these only seem to go up if you're winning as well. So I imagine you can only earn 3 because of that counter. I think you can only earn 3 from doing Garden of Blades. So we'll see anyway. We'll see if it keeps going up if we keep winning. So I'm not, like I said, in terms of criticism, it's not that I'm complaining about PvP as a whole. I'm just pointing out some of the features, like with the open world stuff. That kind of stuff, it's not really bothering me. That's more just I'm mentioning how it is. So this isn't all complaints. I actually quite enjoy the PvP in this game. I still need to upgrade my gear, so I understand that there are elements of I've just not progressed my gear as far as I could, which is why some people beat me way easier than others. That I fully accept that. There is obviously a leveling system. It's there for a reason. I've just not actually purchased the gear and upgraded it yet to get to like 60 and 70. But I'm still enjoying it, even just using like 52, I think I'm on currently for PvP, 50 or 52. I'm still enjoying it. So I'm not saying PvP as a whole is bad, no way at all. It's actually really fun, and I like being able to just dive into matches and then do big ones, which we're going to do. So I'm enjoying it. So, you know, like, in terms of feedback, yeah, overall, I'm enjoying it. It is just, it enrages you enough to want to just quit for the rest of the night when you join a match like Battle of Continents and all you get is stunned. It's literally one after another. Because you can get stunned with the timer one. If no one kills you in that time, your feet become red and then you just can't move. And then it's just constant. So that's the problem. Why is he gone? He's gone like diving in by himself. But see, my stun didn't get them then, and my second stun didn't get them either. So for some reason, this character is immune to my stuns, and I have no idea why. Like, I literally have no idea how. I don't know how that person evaded both stuns, because they really shouldn't have been able to. Thought you'd dare come at me with your.
Please specify a target first.
Okay. So yeah, in terms of PvP, overall enjoying it. I'm just certain abilities I think need balancing. Whatever you do, don't take from this that I'm saying get rid of them. I'm not saying balance by scrapping and making it so my class is suddenly more powerful. No, keep them in the game. Just balance them. Reduce the timer for the cooldown. No, sorry. Increase the cooldown. Reduce the timer for the how long you can stun someone. Make it so you can't stun them for that long with certain abilities, because some of them are just overpowered. And then reduce, or even if it was a case of once they're stunned, like, don't make it so the damage zaps down either. I don't fully know if there is that in place, like a, you know, reduce their resistance. I don't think there is with it. I think it's just the sheer amount of people that attack you once you're on it. But yeah, decrease that meter that goes down so that there's not as long waiting whilst you're stunned, but increase the cooldown for stun abilities, because they are a bit ridiculous. Like, I know I use them too, but again, my class I would not deem as overpowered in the slightest, because it's got a 30-second cooldown, but you have to charge it. There's 3 stages to charging it to get an actual, like, good hit. So, and it doesn't actually knock them for that long either. So, and again, you just saw that this one didn't work. If they walk out of that barrier, it usually stuns them. I've seen some players get stunned by it. It just doesn't seem to all the time. So there are ways around it for players. So I said I was gonna check this, didn't I? So we're on 3 now. And so now that that's ticked, I assume that means I can no longer gain any more. So we'll try another match and see if it works. See how this goes, and then we'll just try Battle of Continents. So I've earned 3 already. I don't know exactly what time, I'll be honest. I'm going to say 11 because we did the 2 matches to get the 2 points and then it was quarter past, so I'm going to say it's for 2 matches. I think I'm being fair by saying 15 minutes there, so we'll say 11. So oh wait, actually I don't remember adding that last match. Did I just completely forget to do that?
Cannot be used here.
Oh, I forgot you can't emote or anything here. Oh, I've gone in. Okay. I mean, I've pressed my attack, there we go.
Cannot be cast.
Okay, so I've been... Oh no, 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 Nvidia, no, go away, what the hell? What? Yeah, some damage whilst evading. can't we, with his league standing as well. Right, so we'll try that now and see what it give me. So we've got 4 wins there. So we'll see what we're on. We had 3 points. We still have 3 points, so it limits you. So you can't just keep winning to do this, which is a shame. So that limits you. So we're gonna have to move on to a different mode now. Let's see what this is. Oh, cool. Complete look headgear. Wait, time limited appearance. Already obtained appearance. Wait, what do you mean time limited? Please, please tell me this isn't time limited. Why would it give us this to unlock if it's going to be time limited? So I've claimed that. So it's this. Are you kidding me? Game, will you stop doing this? Stop putting expire limits on everything you can earn in game. We don't want this. Who would want to grind out 40 activities, which I've just done, to earn a piece of headgear which lasts 6 days? Are you fucking kidding me?